everyone. It's been a while. I've been in hospital, so I'm still a bit under the weather till now, but it's organ donation week, so I'm making a very quick video to just hopefully encourage some of you guys to become organ donors. So as you know, I am a recipient of an organ donation, and I don't have the words to describe how grateful I am to my organ donor and their family. Like, to be an organ donor is the most selfless, kindest, loving thing we can do for each other as human beings. Like, to offer somebody else that second chance of life, to basically give the gift of life, it is amazing. And I, as somebody who believes in heaven, who believes in God and, you know, your rewards and stuff, as somebody with that belief and faith, I really think being an organ donor gives you brownie points. Like, it cancels out some of this stuff you've done. I really think it gives you brownie points, and it gives you, you know, it boosts you up. And that's my belief, you know. And even if you don't believe in things like that, but just to know in your heart and soul that you know, when your time has come, you are giving somebody else the chance to live. And I think that is amazing. I have family members who are organ donors. They also joined the register. I think my dad, I know for definite, joined after I had my transplant. He joined, and I'm really proud of him for doing that. And I'm very, like, he carries his card in his wallet, and I'm like, oh, I saw it the other day in the car, and I was just like, it made me really happy. Like, it actually made me smile, but I didn't want to tell him. I was really proud of him. Like, I'm really proud of him for joining. Like, I would also encourage other members of my family to join, and I hope they've all joined as well by now. If you are part of my family and you're one of my friends as well and you've not joined, why not? Come, let's chat. Why have you not joined the organ donor? Why are you not an organ donor? Like, I know we have a lot of fears regarding organ donation. We feel like if you become an organ donor, you won't have control of your body. And I know this fear has amplified for a lot of people because a lot of misinformation, a lot of negative and false narratives were spreading on social media, especially when the new law, the opt-out law, was announced. I know that scared a lot of people. There was a lot of scaremongering going on, but the government does not own your body. The government will not own your body if you've not opted out and you've stayed on. Like, the decisions that still lie with your family. Your children under 18 will not be part of it. Like, children are not included in the opting out because parental consent and everything needs to be given. So your child, you don't, like, I know on social media I saw something like a mother was like, they're not going to take my child, they're not going to do that, and I was like, no, your child is fine. Like, you still need to give consent. I would hope all of us would give consent, because for me personally, I have no use for my organs when I die, so I won't need them. I believe in your soul going. This here is a shell, is a suit, so it's an armor that I won't need. I won't need the bits of it inside. My soul is what's going to keep going and go on to the next life. So I'm okay with this shenanigan going to somebody else. So yeah, you know, there are currently right now roughly 6,309 people waiting on the transplant list. Those are roughly 6,000 people, 309 on the transplant waiting list. And since April this year, 2019, 1,489 people have had a transplant. So, you know, thank you to those organ donors. And I want you to know, like, I had a liver transplant, and I had a heart. I don't have a full liver. Like, I didn't get a whole liver. I think I got, was it a right lobe? Let me check. No, this is not even my letter. Let me find my letter. Bear with me, people. Let me find one of my letters and tell. Here we go. Yes, I had a right lobe. I had a right lobe split. So basically, there's like, go and look up how big the liver is. So basically that liver got, I think it's been shared between 2 of us, maybe 3, maybe a child, yeah, and I got the right lobe and then somebody else has got the left lobe. So one person's liver is already for definite has saved 2 people's lives. Sorry, I got distracted. Has saved 2 people's lives. So, you know, you yourself, and I think it was like already, it was like 9, one person can save up to 9 lives. One organ donor can save up to like 9 lives. That is amazing. That is amazing, you know. I keep saying, you know, my apologies. I really like, we need to have more family discussions regarding organ donation. Like, it's nothing to be afraid of. Be open and honest with your family. Look up the information. Go on the NHS organ donation website and read up the facts that they have on there, the statistics. Don't just believe everything you see on social media. You know, I know I'm about to post this on YouTube and you're like, well, okay, I shouldn't believe you. No. Well, you watch my video and then go and clarify the things I've said on there to double check. And the NHS organ people are on Twitter, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram. You know, you can contact them in those methods. They've got a telephone number and you can call them to ask questions. Like, don't be afraid. I really want us to take out the scaremongering around of like organ donation. We need to take the fear out of organ donation. I know, like, I read on the NHS website, it said out of the, like, your body, they won't automatically take your organs if you're an organ donor, like if you have an accident or something, or if you haven't opted out. Like, so when the new system comes and you haven't opted out, because, like, I spoke really fast then, sorry. There is roughly 500,000 people will have had an accident or have died, but only 1 in 100 of out of that 1 in 100 out of the 500,000 will be suitable for an organ donation. Let me read that from the actual website so I don't get tongue-tied. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There we go. It says organ donation can only happen in a small number of cases. Around 500,000 people die every year in the UK, but only around 1 in 100 of them die in circumstances where they are able to donate their organs. So 500,000 people will have died in the UK, but only 1 in 100 of those will be suitable for to have their organs donated. Work out what 1 in 100 of 500,000 is, because maths was not my forte. So do that. You don't lose control of your body. Like, your family will still have consent. So it's really important you speak to your family about your thoughts about organ donation, especially with the new system coming in. So the opting out system comes out in spring 2020. There's no exact dates yet. Like I said, it doesn't apply to children under 18 because consent is still required. So, but those of us over 18, have a chat with your mum and dad before you sit down for Corrie, before you sit down and watch EastEnders or Emmerdale, before your Netflix and chill. Have a word with your partner, your friends. Let them know, like, people that you know will be, you know, will have say about you. And I don't want people thinking like they will as something happens to them, like I read there, like you may not even be suitable for an organ donor to be an organ donor. You never know. But we should still put the put that there. Even if you might not be suitable, you should still put the option there. You should still have the option there. You should still join. Like, it's really quickly. It's not even that long. I can't remember. It's less than 5 minutes to register, and you're not hurting anyone. You're not hurting yourself. You're not giving your body away. Your body doesn't become someone's property. This is not the Victorians where there's like grave diggers or something, you know, and they're giving your body away to these science. Oops, I'm scaring you guys, sorry. But yeah, it's not like that. We're living in the 21st century. Your family still has consent. Your family still has the majority say, and you know, you're not gonna hurt anyone. You're gonna actually help somebody in the future. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, something's gonna happen to me today and then bang bang. Well, you know, I really like, for me, like, I really owe my being here, my life, literally my life now, I owe it to my organ donor and their family. Like, me sitting here rambling in front of this camera is due to my organ donor's kindness and their family's kindness. Like, without them I wouldn't be here, so I'm eternally grateful to them. And like, I don't have words to describe how grateful I am to them and how thankful I am. Oh my goodness, before I look at me, I was about to go. Me being a black person, so I'm saying this from a black person's point of view, is not enough of us are organ donors and not enough of us give blood. We need to do more for our community. We need to do more for our community. We need to do more to save our brothers and sisters and our aunties' lives. We need to do more. The statistics for I really hate the term, for BAME regarding organ donation and blood donation is very, very low. Like, not enough of us do any of this. Where is my, I'm going back to stats again. People from black and Asian communities are more likely to develop conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and certain forms of hepatitis than white people. This means more of us are more likely to need a transplant. Blood and tissue types need to match for a successful transplant. So we really in our community need to join. Like, we need to do more for our brothers and sisters. Me saying that we need to join doesn't mean that there's loads of us dying waiting because not enough black people are joining. We can still get organ donations from white people. Like, that's not from white donors, that's not going to be an issue. The best for many people though, for other people with like other conditions, the best match will always be a donor who's from the same ethnic background. So this I wrote, so in September, I actually wrote this, the September last year, so exactly this time, I wrote that over 1,800 BAME people who are currently waiting on the transplant waiting list. We really need to do more for our communities. 1 in 5 people who died on the transplant list, this was last year, 2017. 1 in 5 people in 2017 who died on the transplant list were from the black, Asian or ethnic minority background. Like, we need to do more for ourselves. We need to become organ donors. We need to give blood. We need to have more discussions regarding our health and our community. We just need to look after each other more. And this is not just for those of us in the black, Asian and ethnic minority groups, but this is for everyone, all of us as human beings, all of us as the human race, you know, all of us as the All Lives Matter. We all need to look after one another. We all need to have a certain level of empathy and care and love for another. And I find being an organ donor is the best way to demonstrate that. And with that, I am going to end the video. I'm going to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope that a lot of you who watched the video may go on the NHS organ donation website, read the information there, and be persuaded to join and become organ donors. I'm really sorry my video is so mumbly. I'm just really unwell still, so it's been a bit of a struggle for me to film right now. I would be grateful if you can follow me on my social media. If you can also subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. It's c.chancy. Chancy is CHANCY. You can follow me on Twitter. I am Socially Crushed. That is my Twitter name, Socially Crushed. And yeah, subscribe to this video, give it a like, share it, be nice, be kind, be loving. And I am going to say good night, everybody, and thank you for watching this video. And yeah, God bless.